The trip to La Paz started with a flight out of Tijuana. It's amazing how easy it is to cross the border from San Diego and catch a flight from Tijuana anywhere into Mexico, and the flight to La Paz was no exception to that. Once we landed in La Paz, we took a taxi to a local hotel. We decided to stay at a hotel the first night so that we could get up bright and early the next day to start our adventure. We spent that afternoon hanging out at the rooftop bar, having a few beers and appetizers before venturing out to find some place for dinner. The next morning, we headed over to Dream Yacht Charters to check out on our Nautitech 46 catamaran. We then made way to our first anchorage up the coast, which was Caleta Partida, where we anchored overnight. Cindy's cooking always tastes good after a long day of scuba diving. We got up at sunrise the next morning to head north to Bahia El Gato, which was about a 55 nautical mile journey. Now this is the light. Although this is probably better wakeboarding or water skiing weather than sailing, but if you're gonna motor north, you better do it in light winds and calm seas. During the trip north, we didn't pass a single boat, but we did pass this pod of pilot whales heading south. Anna's an absolute pro at setting the anchor. I love that she always jumps in the water to check her work. This is especially important in the Sea of Cortez, where the winds can switch directions 180 degrees overnight.
Okay, Cynthia's had some really brilliant ideas over the course of her lifetime, but I have to say this is a top 10. The back of the boat dishwashing station is absolutely brilliant.
After arriving in Bahia El Gato, we went ashore to check it out. We spent 2 days in this anchorage and didn't see any other yachts.
We are all alone in the beautiful anchorage of Los Gatos, and all is right with the world. We had a wonderful day yesterday. Made a great dinner, went snorkeling, took the dinghy over to the beach. Laid outside last night. All of us fell asleep out on the trampoline together, just looking at the stars. You could see the entire Milky Way, like just covering the whole sky. It was so amazing. John got his light out, lowered it down into the water, and all the fish came to come see what was going on. Jonathan got in and swam with them. That was pretty cool, except for he said there were little biting ones. Nibbling. And now this morning, yeah, we're just gonna hang out and have some breakfast, maybe go for a little hike if it's not too hot. And I am enjoying the sunrise all by myself here in this little anchorage with no other boats, just us.
After 2 days of snorkeling and relaxing in Bahia El Gato, we pick up our anchor and headed south to San Evaristo. San Evaristo has a small fishing village with a little tienda where we were able to get some more provisions and, more importantly, some more cervezas. That evening a storm came in, so we decided to move our anchorage to something more protected. In the haste to move our anchor before the sunset, Cindy dropped her phone over the side. Luckily, she was able to dive down and get it. Good thing it's waterproof. After the storm had passed, we left San Evaristo and headed across the Sea of Cortez to Bahia El Gato to check out the mangrove forest. That night was spent at Isla, San Francisco, where Anna and I were eaten alive by no-see-ums. After a delicious breakfast of Spam, we headed south towards La Paz to anchor in Balandra for the evening. We spent the last night on the boat eating one last delicious meal made by Cindy.